Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And in this video, I'll be talking and explaining about BGP routing using Cisco router device. But in this video, I'm not gonna use the Cisco packet tracer software, but I'm going to show the configuration process using the real device. So I have recorded the configuration steps on the real device, and now I'm using I'm showing you this vector search topology just to show you about my network topology for this occasion or for this video. So I'm going to use these two routers, and I'm going to connect this network and this network using BGP protocol. So what is BGP protocol? So BGP stands for Border Gateway Protocol. Actually, it's a protocol or routing protocol that always used for interconnection between groups of large network. So not only to connect a different network, but BGP is used to connect groups of large network that we known as autonomous system. So like you can see here, I add the node AS1, AS2. So autonomous system is a group of large network that managed by a single organizations like ISP or data center. And BGP protocol is used to uh, connect that large network. So every large network or every autonomous system can be connected from one to another. And in summary, I can say the BGP routing is a routing protocol that used as a backbone for our internet today. So we can access web any website on internet like YouTube or Facebook or anything. We can access them easily because of this routing protocol or BGP routing protocol. So BGP actually has a large scale of the network, but now I'm just gonna show you about the simple configuration and simple case using BGP protocol. Alright, so the first thing to do is to make sure the COM number, because here I use the serial console connections, and make sure the port or the number of serial connection on your device manager. Here there is COM 11, but if it feels like this, just repeat the process and using putty to enter the router like this. So here I successfully connect to the router, and the first thing is to change the hostname first. Here for the router 1, go to the interface gigabit 0/0 and give the IP address like shown and in the topology. Okay, let me check it first. Okay, the interface is now active, and then the IP address is 192 or 10.10.10.1 with the subnet mask using /30. It's 252 at the end, and this is the connection to the neighbor's router. and interface gigabit 01 is our connection to the local network, and the IP address is 192.168.1.1, and the subnet mask is 255.0 because we are using /24. And then this is the configuration of BGP. Here router BGP1, 1 is our AS number, and then we advertise our local network 192.168.1.0, and then the network between BGP routers. And then this is the command to connect to our neighbor. So the command is neighbor, the router's neighbor address, which is 10.2, and the remote AS is 2. So on the other router, the remote AS is 2. And then here, don't forget to change the IP address of our laptop, and the IP address must on the same subnet like the router, and this is to change the IP address for this network or for this laptop, and the IP address is 192.168.1.2 with the subnet mask is /24, and don't forget to add the default gateway. Okay, it's correct. And as you can see, the BGP connection has been successfully added to our routing table. B stands for BGP routing, the protocol that we used for this occasion. Then I'm going to test the connection by ping the other network. It's success from this router, and I'm also check the connection by pinging the other network using command prompt on our laptop. Okay, but it's timeout. It's failed. Okay, let me try it again. Now to the laptop's address. Okay, it's still failed from host to host or from our laptop to the other laptop on the network, on the different network. Okay, I'm gonna check the problem first, but I'm gonna try it again and it still failed. Also, I just know the problem, so I was wrong when adding the subnet mask, and you can see I just added the new subnet mask, the subnet mask for our local network is 255.0, and for the router connection is 252. So I was wrong when adding the subnet mask, and now as you can see, it's successful to ping the other network. And see the network for 10.0, the subnet mask is 252. I'm sorry with my bad. Okay, now I'm moving to the next router. This is the router 2. I'm going to configure like almost the same thing like before. Okay, go to configuration, global configuration mode, and first I'm going to change the host name. Simply just type host and type your host name. For this one, I'm going to name it Japan. Suppose this is the router that located in Japan. And I'm going to the interface configuration. Here I'm using gigabit 0/0. Okay, make sure you set the IP address to the correct interface because this is the real device, so I need to be more careful when determine the name of the interface. Okay, this here is the message appears. That means now the interface is active for this gigabit 0/0. And then I'm just add the IP address for this interface is 10.10. Okay, let me check. Oh, it's 2. And the subnet mask 245.252 at the end, because we are using slice 30 for the connection between two routers. Okay, and then this is the interface that connects to our local network, interface gigabit 02. And the IP address, like the topology, is let me check it first. Okay, it's 192.168.2.1, and with the subnet mask 245.0 or /24. And don't forget to give no shutdown command to activate the interface. Okay, now I'm going to make the BGP routing configuration. Okay, there is the running configuration before. I'm going to delete it first. Okay, now I add the new configuration, router BGP2. Remember, 2 is our AS number, and the neighbor is 10.10.10.1. That is the IP address of the router 1, and the AS number of router 1 is 1. Now this is our network address for local network 2.0, and the subnet mask is 255.0. So remember it, because this is the router 2 and our AS number is 2. So here I type router BGP2 as our AS number, and then remote AS1. That means we are going to connect this router using BGP protocol to the router that has the IP address of 10.10.10.1, and its AS number is 1, which is the R1's AS number, like we configured before on the router 1. And now our BGP connection is up because this message appears. That means the BGP connection is up. And also don't forget to set the static IP address for this laptop like we did before. Go to change adapter setting, go to your Ethernet status properties, and double click on IP version 4 properties and set the correct IP address. And for this network is 192.168.2. It should be 2. I'm sorry. .2 and subnet pass we leave it default using /24. And don't forget the default gateway is the our router's IP address that connects to our laptop or to the local network to .1 and click OK. Then let's check the connection and it's been success. We can ping the other network. As you can see here, it's success and it's success. Okay, maybe that's all for me for today's video. I hope you can understand it easily. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And see you on the next video.